So here we are going to show an example of a filter that really needs to have the sand changed. We just opened it up. You can see this thick, sticky goo on top. That prevents the water from even running through. So what happens is the water gets pushed to the edges. And if you look at the edges, they're rolled. So the water's hitting that edge and then rolling right down the edge to along the edge of the filter back down to the bottom, and it's not even filtering out. So that's what we call it. It's called channeling. And if you notice it, you can certainly see where it's rolled down the edges, so the water hits here, can't go through, rolls to the edge, and then you can see my finger disappear down the slot, down the side. It runs down through there, and then all the way along the filter's edge and never even goes through the sand. So definitely time to change the sand in the filter. So when we opened up this filter and I showed you the top layer of scum, I want to show that to you. This is literally an impervious surface, and that is all different types of fiber, hair, who knows what all is in the pool there. But I want to show you something else. So that's the gunk that came off the top of the sand. And inside the filter here, I'm going to show you as well. Remember how I showed you the gunk was there, so the water was rolling off to the edges? Well, I started cleaning the sand out, and look all the way down the edges here is that same gunk. This stuff is all along the edge. I'll grab a piece and show you. So what that is the filter wasn't even working. The sand was running, the water was being forced down the edges, and the muck was getting left along the edges of the sand and then just pushing directly back in the pool. So that's the gunk that's in there, and you can see as I started disrupting it how much is built up around those edges. And you look at the actual sand in the middle, not too bad, because it's not being used. It was plugged and being pushed around the edges. So there you go. So I pulled some more sand out of the filter. I want to show you this. Like, remember all that gunk? Well, here it is, all the way down. So that filter was barely doing its job because all of it was running down those edges, all the water. And you can see it packed all the way around.